Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I wanted to check in at the end of the week and look forward to next week with a few things. First, in terms of this week, I hope you guys all read the email I sent out, and I really hope you watched the Buffini video that was linked in there. And thank you, Robin, for sharing that with me and offering to share it with the office. It's an interview with the National Association of Realtors economist, Lawrence Yun, and it's got some great information. It's got some uplifting information, actually. We're mired down in this COVID stuff, and Lawrence has some great points about what happens when we come out of this deal. Supply and demand are still out of whack, and that means tons of demand, not enough supply. We're going to come out in the same type of market we went into this in. Multiple offers, having listings will be important. But you're not going to get those if you don't work on your business now during this time period. Don't use this as a vacation. Buffini makes a great point in that we're all going to be trying to earn 12 months of income in, he says 9 months. I think it might be 7 months or 6 months. Uh, we all still have to pay our mortgages and feed our families. So all this is going to happen in a short time period for 2020, and you got to be prepared for that. You're not going to be prepared for that if you're taking this as a vacation. So don't do that. Which leads me to my 5 things to do next week. Number one, get up and go to work. And that does not mean roll down to your computer in your robe with your fuzzy slippers on and your cat on your lap and Netflix on TV. That means get up, get your workout in, whatever that may be, take a walk, shower, get dressed, then go to your workstation in your house, wherever that may be, and work on your business. Don't treat this like a vacation. Don't get wrapped up in the peripheral stuff. Work on your business. You all have, by the way, your buyers that were closed between 2015 and 2018. Get in touch with them. Do property reviews. There's lots of other things you can do. I'll talk about one of them here in a second. Number two, keep your head out of Facebook and out of the news. It's good to stay on top of current events and understand where we are with the COVID stuff. And it's also super important to stay on top of the real estate market by doing things like watching that Buffini video, reading the different real estate news sites, whether it's Inman or Active Rain. Pay attention to Seattle Times and just understand where we are locally, but don't get wrapped up in it. Don't go down the rabbit hole on Facebook and get trapped with all the negativity, all the doomsday stuff. Do mind it. Do mine Facebook for things that are useful to you, friends in need, clients in need, birthdays, the same things we always do, and reach out to those folks, but don't get wrapped up in all that garbage. Number three, you got a lot of time, master a skill. You can jump on Moxie and take classes on Present or um, Engage or the marketing programs we have. You can jump on Northwest Multiple and take classes on Transaction Desk. We all have continuing education hours we need to have every 2 years. Take some classes, figure out what your interest is within the real estate world, and pick a few classes, take them, knock some hours off, work on your craft. Number three, and this I'm stealing from Eric Thompson of the Denver Windermere offices, brilliant guy. Call 3 family members, 2 colleagues, and 5 clients every day. Make those calls. So that's 10 calls to make daily. Check in with them. You're not selling them anything. You're just saying, how are you doing? Is there anything I can do to help you? Pay particular attention to the elderly clients. Do they need you to run to Safeway and grab them something? Just not TP, that doesn't exist in the world anymore, but other things they may need dropped off on their doorstep, and make it clear that that's all you're going to do. Drop it off. You're not going to spread any disease, but you're here to help, and stay engaged with them is the important part there. And that goes back to the original thing that as we come out of this, those agents who stayed engaged, who showed up to their clients in their sphere, are the ones that are going to be remembered when this comes out and people think, next time we have a pandemic, I don't want to be holed up in this small of a house, or I want to have a garden, or whatever it is. Be the agent that was maintaining contact throughout this thing in a kind, caring way. And lastly, number 5, go outside. Don't get cabin fever. Don't get stuck in front of your computer all day, on the news all day. Don't work all day. Get outside, get some fresh air. And when you do that, take a photo, post it on social media, let people see that you're out and about, and back to the number one, which is go to work. Also post that. Let people know that you are working in the business, on the business. Uh, Remember, we need them to think of, we need your name in that box in their head when someone says real estate. Boom, up pops Nate. I saw many posts. He was writing an offer. He was working on property reviews. He was cleaning up his database, whatever it is. He was working during this time and providing good information. So make sure you're doing that. Those are my 5 tips for next week. There will likely be a change in office hours or office availability to the public. Josh and I will communicate that with you as soon as that plan is in place. I mentioned, number 4 was call several people, including 2 colleagues. You might call Jessica, Kevin, Susie, check in with them, thank them. They're down there keeping the doors open right now, but they're keeping the behind the scenes running so you guys can continue to work. And they need stuff to do too. I mean, the volume is clearly down right now. So if you have database cleanup or marketing needs or have anything you can ask them to do in the real estate world, feel free to reach out to them and see if they can accomplish it for you. Also, keep in mind that they are there when most of us are home, and treat that with great respect. If you're down there, don't high five them or shake their hands or get upright in their grill to talk to them. Maintain that social distance, etc., so they remain comfortable being there. It's an important part of our business and your business. So let's keep them there and keep them happy to the extent we can. That's my message for today. For an email later that will invite you to a Zoom meeting at 4:30 for a social or virtual happy hour. Pour yourself your drink of choice, whether that's tea, water, beer, martini, whatever, and we'll all be on Zoom and have a chance to interact at least briefly this afternoon. Look forward to seeing you guys there, and also remember to jump on that Facebook group if you haven't already. Take care.